In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible team for 500,000 MT in NBA 2K23 My Team. I just want to quickly say at the start of the video, if you guys want to be adding free cards to this lineup, I would definitely recommend so. So if you have a guy like Kevin Garnett, you have a guy like you have some other really good free cards, you can definitely include them in this lineup. I'm just going to be building this team with all auctionable cards. But at the starting point guard position, we are going to be going for the Pink Diamond Magic Johnson, who I still think is probably a top 3 point guard in the game and probably your best bet of guarding a guy like Ben Simmons. As you guys probably know by now, Ben Simmons did come out yesterday or 2 days ago, I think by the time you guys are watching this, 2 days ago on Friday in the new Stellar promo, and he's a point guard who's 6'11". So we need another tall point guard on our team who's 6'9" in Magic Johnson, and he also does have a 7-foot wingspan. I do understand offensively not going to be the greatest card because his jump shot's not very good and doesn't have any good dribble sigs, but he's 6'9", he plays really good defense. He's still one of the better point guards in my team, and this card's only 100,000 MT, so he's going to be a really good pickup at that starting point guard position. And then next to him, we do need a guy that's very good offensively, and for me, I'm gonna go with the Galaxy Russell, who's now down to like 65 to 70,000 MT. At least last time I checked, his price is only like 70,000 MT. For this good of a Galaxy card, who's going to be really nice on the offensive end, is a really good pickup. He's 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. You can take a look at the offensive stats. I mean, this card is just an absolute bucket. He's got a 95 driving dunk, 88 vertical. He's able to get to the rim with ease with some amazing Hall of Fame playmaking badges, quick first step, killer combos, hyperdrive, handles for days, clamp breaker. He's even got a 90 ball handle, 90 speed with ball, and a very solid defender as well. Yes, he's only 6'5", but he's not like a bad defender, especially when he's next to a guy like Magic Johnson. And then dribble six wise and jump shot wise, he's got a great release. He's got that LaMelo Ball base, which is super nice. Also on cards like Tim Thomas and Kevin Garnett, going to be on quick timing, so a very quick jump shot. He's also got the normal leaner and some pretty good dribble sigs as well. So I mean, the card's going to be really nice on the offensive end. So for only about 70,000 MT, going to be a really good starting shooting guard. Now with the small forward position, I do feel like we need a little bit more defense, and we're going to go with the Pink Diamond AK-47. I still think he's one of the better small forwards in my team right now, and he's going to be probably one of the best defenders, if not the best defender in the game. He's a small forward, power forward, 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. You take a look at the defensive stats. I mean, these are some unreal stats. He's got a 97 block, 97 steal, 97 lateral quickness, 96 perimeter, and a 94 interior defense. So all around, one of the best defenders in my team. And then defensively badge wise, he's got Hall of Fame anchor, challenger, clamps, glove, interceptor, menace, off ball pass, post lockdown. I mean, this card just gives you some great all around defense. He's also got 90 speed, 90 acceleration, and I do actually like his jump shot. I know some people don't like his release, but I feel like with it being on quick timing, it's actually very easy to green and going to be a very fast release as well. So for me, AK-47, still one of the best small forwards in my team, and he's only about 45 to 50,000 MT. Now at the power forward position, we do need a little bit more offense. Having, you know, Magic Johnson and AK-47, we're a little bit lackluster on the offensive side of things. So at power forward, we're going to be picking up the Galaxy Dolph Shays, who just like Kazi Russell has dropped a lot in price with obviously, you know, the market crash and just all these new opals coming out in the game. Dolph Shays is down to, I think 65 to 75,000 MT, which is really good for this power forward. He's 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan, but we do have a lot of height on this team, so I'm not really worried about him being only 6'8" at the power forward spot. If you match up against a taller power forward, you could always switch AK onto them and then put Dolph Shays on the small forward. You have a lot of different, you know, opportunities and a lot of different matchups you can use with AK at small forward and Dolph Shays at the power forward position. And Dolph is going to bring us some really good offense, having a 93 ball, 93 mid-range, Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, limitless range, and mini magician as well. So I mean, the card's a very good offensive power forward. He can knock down the 3 ball. He can even move a little bit. He's got the MJ dribble style. They gave him the Kuzma base. If you guys don't know, the Kuzma base is one of the best bases in my team right now. He's got that on quick timing, so a really good jump shot. I mean, this card is all around really nice. I just wish he was a little bit taller than only 6'8", but next to a guy like AK-47 and next to our center, who's going to be Pink Diamond D-Rob, who's only about 90,000 MT. I think this is going to be a really good, you know, front court, having AK, Dolph Shays, and D-Rob. I think it has good balance with defense, offense, and then obviously D-Rob is just a really good all-around center. I can't believe this card's only 90,000 MT because I still feel like he's probably the second or third best center in the game. It depends if you're counting Kevin Garnett and those type of cards as center, but he's a 7'1" center with a 7'5" wingspan, and D-Rob is just going to be super well-rounded. He gives you good defense, 94 block, 95 interior defense, also having an 85 perimeter and an 84 steal. Jump shot wise, D-Rob still got one of the better center jump shots in the game. It is only on normal timing, but very easy to green. It will be nice when he gets his Galaxy card though, when he has that on quick timing. We'll just make his jump shot a lot faster, but offensively, the card can knock down threes. He's pretty good at finishing around the rim. He's decently fast for a center as well, having 87 speed, 87 acceleration, and going to be be a very good defender. And the fact that he's only 90,000 MT, I do feel like is a must-have card for this type of lineup with 500,000 MT. So that's going to be the starting lineup for the best 500,000 MT team. Now for the backup point guard position, there's a couple different guys you could go with. We obviously have to go a little bit more budget because, you know, we have Magic Johnson who's 100,000 MT, D-Rob who's 90. Like, this starting lineup is easily over 300,000 MT, maybe even like 350k. So we got to be building a little bit more of a budget bench. So at the backup point guard spot, we are going to be going for the Diamond Shea, who I still feel like is a very good point guard. He's 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. I'm not going to go out there and be, you know, gassing him up and saying he's still a top 3, top 5 point guard, because I just don't think he is, but he's definitely still a top 10 point guard in the game. He's got a good jump shot. He's 6'6", and for only being about 15 to 20,000 MT, he's just going to be a very good value card, especially when, like I said, we're trying to build kind of a budget bench. And then at the backup shooting guard spot, we're just going to get some really good cards for these type of lineups. Like, I use Luol Deng and Shea a lot in these teams just because they're so good for their price tag. Like, Luol Deng's only about 20 to 15,000 MT, and he's an amazing 6'9" shooting guard with a 7-foot wingspan. Especially, I do like the pairing of Luol Deng and Shea in the backcourt because we have a lot of height, we have a lot of defense with Luol Deng, we have a lot of offense with Shea as well. And like I said, our height is really good having a 6'6" point guard and a 6'9" shooting guard. But Luol Deng, a very good defender. He can knock down the 3 ball, has a great jump shot, and even dribble sigs wise, they gave him some very solid sigs. I mean, for our backcourt only being about, I mean, together 35,000 MT, 40,000 MT at most, is going to be a very good budget backcourt. And then for the backup small forward position, we just want to get a really good all-around card because we have a mix of defense and a mix of offense. So the perfect card for that is just going to be this Pink Diamond Cincinnati's Pal. If you wanted to save up and go after a Pink Diamond LeBron, I think that's probably the better move. I would definitely use a guy like LeBron over Cincinnati's Pal. And if you also have free cards like OG Anunoby, Trevor Ariza, I think those cards, even Andrew Wiggins, I think are better than a guy like Cincinnati's Pal. But for auctionable cards, he's just going to be very well rounded. 95 driving dunk, he's super fast, 96 speed, 96 acceleration. This card just does everything at a very high level. Like, he's just very well rounded, and I feel like for only what, 20 to 25k, that's going to be super nice to have as our backup small forward next to guys like Shea and Luol Deng as well, who are very, you know, mix in offense and defense. So just a very good all-around card in Cincinnati's Pal. Now for a backup power forward, we do need to go for somebody very budget, and that's going to be Serge Ibaka, who I still feel like is a really good budget power forward. If you guys want to go with Diamond Giannis or Diamond Thurl Bailey or Diamond Evan Mobley, those cards are definitely very solid as well. For me, I like Serge Ibaka a little bit more than those cards because he's 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. He plays some amazing defense in game, having a 95 block, 95 interior defense, very good offensive card as well. He's got a great jump shot. It's not on quick timing, but just like D-Rob's release actually is very nice, even though it's on normal timing. He's got like an 88 3 ball, 93 mid-range, you know, pretty fast for your power forward, 83 speed, 83 acceleration, and I feel like he's just going to be very solid for only about like 8 to 10,000 MT. And if we need a budget power forward, I think he's probably the best guy to go to. And then to round off the team, guys, at the backup center position is one of the new cards, and that's going to be the Pink Diamond Marc Gasol, who I think is actually a very, very underrated center and possibly even a top 5 center in the game. Like, I know a lot of people do think he's top 5 because he's 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan, and this card is just super well rounded. Like, he's a great defender, 92 block, 96 interior defense. I mean, basically what this card does is he's just going to be a very good interior defender, plays very solid defense with his player model as well, having a really good player model, and then he's able to stretch the floor at a very high level, having a 93 3 ball, 93 mid-range. He's got a great jump shot on quick timing, and then they also gave him the MJ dribble style and the Kobe Bryant escape. So this card can actually move a little bit on the court and can kind of play make for himself a little bit. He's got Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, and limitless range as well. So I mean, this card only being 20 to 25,000 MT, I do think is going to be a really good pickup for this 500,000 MT squad builder. So if you're using all auctionable cards and you have 500,000 MT, I do think this is the best possible team you guys can build. Obviously, like I said though, guys, if you have some free cards, if you want to put Tyreke Evans in the lineup, you can definitely do so. If you want to put a guy like Cedi Osman in the team, if you have him grinding the new spotlight cards, you can definitely do so as well. If you have a Kevin Garnett, you have a Wiggins, you have a Yee, you maybe even have like a I'm trying to think of some other good free cards. You have a Olowokandi, he could play over a guy like Serge Ibaka at the power forward spot. So there's just so many different cards you guys can add to this team that are free. But I do think if you guys are building this team with all auctionable cards, this is the best possible team you guys can build for 500,000 MT. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about the team, and let me know some changes you guys will make, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.